Hey YouTube fam. Um, this is definitely like an impromptu video. It's very random and it's very like different. I'm not like glammed up. I have my scarf on and I am laying on my pull out bed. I have a pull out bed in my couch and my dog's over there, and it's pouring raining here in Virginia, so our cable thing is not working. So I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to kind of come on here and, I don't know, talk about something a little bit different. I don't have a really big platform, so I'm not sure who will see this, if anyone ever sees this, but I think this video will probably help me feel a lot better. I have definitely been under the weather these last few weeks, and as much as I keep trying to just brush it off and stuff, I'm really not okay. Like, I'm really not okay. Life is changing. There's so many transitions happening in my life right now, as well as like me going through this thing called a quarter life crisis. So at the age of almost, well, at the age of 25, I'll be 26 soon. I am now trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. I feel like for such a long time, um, I have literally just been doing things by the book. You know what I'm saying? Like doing things correctly, doing the things that you're supposed to do, like go to school, be good, get good grades, um, stay away from boys, get internships, go to college, pass college with good grades, and then go to, if you don't get a job straight out of undergrad, go to grad school, because then you'll be able to make more money, do that, get the career, right? Like I've done so many things by the age of 25. And as someone who is a perfectionist, because I'm struggling with that, I recognize that I don't give myself a pat on the back. So patting myself on the back and doing those little small things is just so important. But that's not what I'm really here to talk about. I'm really here to talk a little bit about just how, as a black girl from the hood in New York City, I felt like growing up, I had to get out. I had to do everything correctly. I needed to like impress everyone, even the people who didn't. For the most part, people didn't pay attention to me. People didn't care about me. For the most part, I'm trying to do better about saying specific things that are negative. But I'll just be honest, I was a nobody. Like, that's just what it is. I didn't really become a somebody until maybe grad school, and I entered grad school at the beautiful age of 21, going into 22. So, yeah. But like now that I'm approaching 26, I thought like I'd have it all together. I thought you go to school, you do the right thing, then you go to university, then you go to grad school, you get the career, you put everything on paper, on the resume. You have these big degrees, and I've gone to one of the top SUNY schools in the country, like, or in the state of New York, like, and yet it just seems like all it was all for nothing. um like you, black women accumulate the most debt, college debt, right? To receive so little in return, to still not get paid as much, to still not have the beautiful opportunities of entering the STEM fields. Because why would they tell us to get in, right? To not have enough support, not have enough resources, and it's just it's so troubling, it's so heartbreaking, and it's very soul crushing. They tell you You go to school, you do this, you do that, you do the right thing, and you can avoid being in this box, right? So growing up, it was don't be a hoe, don't have a baby young, don't do this, don't do that, right? So of course I didn't want to be in this box. I wanted to be in the other box, the box where you were going to school, you were a good girl, you were all these different things. But then it's like now that I'm in this box, right? I'm still like I'm still like this statistic in a way where I have 2 degrees, but I'm in debt, and the dating pool for me is this big, unless I date outside my race or outside my gender. Well, not outside my gender, but like the opposite gender, right? The opposite sex for the most part. Um, and or I just decide to be alone forever. Like that's tough. Then on top of that, it's like, okay, I've gone to school and the field that I'm in, it's okay, right? But it's so low paying. And while some of the perks are great, the passion is gone. Like the passion's gone. And people say like, oh, you shouldn't go to school for passion. You got to get the money. You got to do this. And it's like, but the passion. And I'm realizing more than ever that I don't know what I'm passionate about, and it bothers me every single day. Like I wake up thinking about it. I go to sleep thinking about it. During the middle of the day, I think about it. When something at work that bothers my soul comes up, or I have to do a task that just seems not like beneath me in such a belittling way, but I'm just like, I shouldn't be doing this. I think about my passion. I think about why couldn't I just be gifted in like music or acting or singing or whatever, and I wouldn't have to struggle. I would just know what I want to do. If I was gifted in singing, I don't have to become like this big pop star. I can, do voice acting or voice singing or whatever the case may be. Sing in a choir. At least there's passion there. May not be a lot of money, but you just never know. Being smart is, I don't know. I guess I am being hard on myself, but it's like, it's, I guess I'm kind of like being hard on myself, but I just feel like being smart is not a passion because there's so many of us that are intelligent, we're brilliant, but like, I just feel like I have nothing to show for it. I'm job searching heavily, and the amount of rejection or unanswered or not getting any answers or nothing, right? Not making it past first round interviews or even getting an interview. It's so crushing because all my life I've been told, oh, you're so smart, you're so brilliant, you're this, that, and the third. Then it's like, kind of like between the combination of being of perfectionism and the self-sabotaging and the imposter syndrome, and then the lack of passion, and then just seeing the crazy societal influences that are all over social media, always put in your face. You come on YouTube, black women gotta look like this, can't have a bonnet on, you can't do that, you gotta wear this, high value this, average at best that. It's just like, I don't know. It's a lot. And yeah, it's a lot. And I just hope that at some point I'm able to get over this hurdle. And I am trying to by being grateful for what I have, because we're in the middle of a pandemic. People don't have jobs. People have lost their lives. My eyebrows look so light. Ugh, they're so messed up, but it's fine. And I'm grateful. I have a roof over my head. I have my dog. I have food. I'm very happy. I'm blessed. But I think two truths can exist where it's like I'm blessed, but I'm also feeling so left behind. I'm feeling so behind. I'm feeling so bamboozled, so lied to. Do this and everything will be okay. Do this and you'll have that. The husband, the kids, the car, the career, the house. And it's like, it's not here. It's not here. It's not here. And it doesn't show up when you want it to, I guess. But I was always told that it would. So it's like my self-esteem, my confidence has been in the mud, and I have been working to pull it up and feel better. But yeah, I just felt compelled to come to YouTube and just feel heard, feel seen. Feel like somebody might listen. I don't know. But I know at some point to get out of this rut, you have to talk about it. You have to connect with people and then eventually pull yourself out. And that's what I'm here. That's why I'm recording this. Other than that, that's all I'm gonna say. And I hope that if anyone else is experiencing this, if there are any older ladies, older women on this platform that can give me some advice, tell me to relax, right? Please do so. And if anyone is going through the same thing that I'm going through, where you're just kind of like, what is life? I'm here with you, and I'm sending positive vibes, and I hope you're able to do the same. So y'all have a good evening. I'm gonna go enjoy the sound of the rain because it is pouring outside.